Alex Pretti was a troublemaking sissy. I mean, let's just call it what it is. Now I know some of y'all was quick to say that was an AI video, the video 13 days before he was unalived. Um, but it wasn't. It was confirmed by his own family that it wasn't an AI video when he kicked out the federal agent's tail light and spit on him. Now I know some of y'all going to say, "Well, that doesn't warrant what happened." Okay, you're right. You can say that at that particular situation, nothing happened. He got tackled to the ground. That's when he supposedly had hurt his ribs or got one of them broken, right? Okay. Spit at the vehicle. Okay. Even though doing that and kicking their vehicle is, you breaking the law and that's pretty much a felony, but he slid for that. He shows up 13 days later with a loaded firearm, two clips, and gets into it with federal agents. So if they know that he's violent and showed violent behavior and he's tussling with them and they see a gun, what you expect them to do? I mean, he was a shit starter. He was minding somebody else's business and he effed around and found out. That's the reality of it. I know it's harsh. I know it's a shame that he lost his life. Rest in peace to him. I hope that he's in sissy heaven somewhere and he's fine. But at the end of the day, he chose to go down there and cause problems. And in life, we have choices, whether you believe in God or not. God has nothing to do with it. It's all about choices in life. You could choose to get in your vehicle right now and drive off a cliff. And guess what? You're going to die. Or you can choose to drive with some sense, and 9 times out of 10, you're going to get home safe. So if people choose to go down there and protest, that's fine. Peaceful protests. Spitting at officers, kicking out their tail lights, tussling with them, it's just not a good look. Even if you feel as though these ICE agents, some people label them as Trump's Nazi army or, they, whatever. Even if you believe that, why would that should make you be even more to say, I'm not going to antagonize these guys. So the truth is, black folks, stay out of this. Stop bucking and see. This is where my people irk the hell out of me because y'all so easily influenced. Because people get up there and say, well, this is Trump's army. Y'all need to fight against. Since when we care about what illegals, if they're taking out illegals or not? Since when do we care about that? You don't even care about your own neighborhoods, you fuckheads. You don't even care that it's people killing each other every day in Philadelphia, in New York, in Chicago, Detroit, all the major cities, urban cities. Our people killing each other. And where's the outrage of that? Where's the outrage of women being raped, kids being molested? Where's the outrage of all of that? You had that fake ass Black Panther Party coming out trying to fight for some fucking illegals, but where was why they wasn't trying to fight against black on black crime and drug selling and things like that that's destroying neighborhoods and fentanyl and crack and things of that nature? So y'all fighting for these illegals that they knew the drill. We can't go over to their country and do what the F we want to do. We can't go over there and just set up shop. And it don't work that way. It's paperwork to be involved. Or some of these illegals good people? Yes, some of them are good people. They came over here. They worked hard. They did what they had to do. They started a family. That's cool. I understand. I feel for them. But the rules are rules. And then some of them were horrible people that committed crimes. Right, wrong, and indifferent. When Obama was in office, he deported just as many, twice as many illegals got up out of here under Obama's watch. The only difference is it wasn't this much backlash of what's going on. Now, whether Trump is at fault or not for his rhetoric or having people feeling they can do whatever, the facts are these still federal officers, federal agents that you cannot be harassing them and trying to do things to them and think you ain't going to fuck around and find out. So Alex Pretti, whatever his name was, he was a shit starter sissy. And he got what he had coming to him. It's unfortunate. I don't want to see nobody lose their life. Not for something as stupid as that. So black people, stay out of this, for one. Stop trying to fight everybody else's fight. These same people ain't gonna come fight in your neighborhoods. They come up and take over our neighborhoods and set up different stores and things of that nature and flourish where we hate on each other and we can't even do nothing as a people. So I don't want to hear it. The truth sometimes is harsh. The truth sometimes hurts. And the reality of it is that these people so far that has died from ICE agents have brung it on themselves. Renee Good, now this Alex guy, and hopefully it stops and it'll be no more killings. But these people, they're not they don't learn. You even saw it when they was going at the hotel. They were at the hotel, trashing the hotel because they found out the ICE agents was staying there. And then they got mad at the ICE agents when they were in the well, allegedly, I guess that was them in the window, and they were like taunting the people or mooning them. I don't know if that was ICE agents or that was people that was staying there. Either way, y'all people are insane. And whatever happened to a peaceful protest? I mean, I'm all for fighting for something that's real and right, but you fighting for people that not even supposed to be in our country without proper paperwork. Let you try to go over to Japan or China or go over to certain parts. Try to go over these other countries and see what happens. Try to go over to Mexico without proper paperwork. Shit, hell, try to go live in Canada without proper paperwork. But it is what it is, man. People gonna be outraged. I can care less. He was a piece of shit. Listen, as far as I'm concerned, if you go down there and start in trouble, you get what you get what you have coming to you. We have choices in life, and he made a bad choice more than once. Renee Good made a bad choice more than once. So maybe they all can reunite. They could reunite and Sissy and Dyke heaven. Maybe they'll see George Floyd up there in fentanyl heaven. Who knows? I don't know. He made a bad choice too. Let's just keep it real. Was it wrong what the cop did? Yes, the cop shouldn't have had his knee on his neck that long. That was out of pocket, but he put himself in that situation. That's why the cop is suffering his consequences. His punk ass in jail for doing that to that man. And George Floyd had to unfortunately pay with his life because he was high and acting stupid and wouldn't comply. You have to comply or you die. It's a shame that it's like that, but that's what it is. That's the reality we live. Now, certain white people are starting to get what black people, what our people have been getting for so long. And now they can't handle it. Now they can't handle it. And people pick and choose what they like and what they want to call out. Because let's keep it 100. If right now, if something was to happen to the president, right? A lot of them hate Trump. So if something was to happen to Trump, these same people that want you to feel sorry and have remorse for Renee Good and Alex Sissy, y'all be celebrating. Just like when Trump when they nipped his ear with the bullet, y'all was celebrating and was sitting here saying that the man should be the man should have been a better shot. The same thing that happened to Charlie Kirk. Y'all was celebrating, even though I didn't like Charlie Kirk, but I wasn't wishing on his demise. But I ain't cry over it neither. But I don't think a man should lose his life because you don't like his rhetoric. He spoke out against a lot of sissies, and y'all didn't like that. And I thought he was a racist, but a racist can be a racist. I'm not going to try to, unalive you because of it. It ain't that deep to me personally. It's just words. But y'all pick and choose because y'all celebrated when he died. Now all of a sudden, when you got these two queers that got executed by, they fucked around and found out by ICE. Now it's a problem. Fuck out of here, man. I don't want to hear that shit. Black people, keep your asses in the house. Worry about building your credit, getting better jobs, schooling your children so they ain't out here dancing to Nicki Minaj and Carly B and all these other skanks instead of worrying about fucking ICE. When you got fucking all this stuff going on in your own neighborhood and you ain't even outraged about, but you outraged about some fucking illegals that don't even care about your stupid ass. Like, y'all get on my nerves sometimes, man. This is why we will always be the lowest of the races of people on this planet. It's never going to change. Never. This is why every people that they come over here, they get their papers and they flourish more than our people that been here all our lives. Asians come over here and set up shop. The Japanese, the Chinese, any Philippines, whatever, Cambodian, the Dominicans, they come over here, get their papers, and what do? Open up shops, they do their goddamn thing. Now, don't get me wrong, sometimes things are handed to them from the government, especially for the Asians, but still, we got to stop using excuses, and we just got to do what we got to do. We put more effort into worrying about other people that don't even give two shits about us. So like I said, Alex was a troublemaker, and he got what he had coming to him. It's just that simple, man. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Got to keep it 100. Everybody's quick to want to follow a blueprint. Oh, because Democrats tell you to hate ICE, you got to hate ICE. Use your own brain. Stop being led. Just like it was black folks that fell for that Brazilian pastor that all them years ago that told the congregation, they were mostly African women, but they still were black. He told them, "Oh, God bless my penis, and I got the sacred holy milk." And had them women, he told them that they could only get blessed and healed and have financial gain if they suck his Johnson, and he got to ejaculate in their mouth, and then God comes from his penis into their mouth, and these stupid hoes was up there doing it, gullible. And then they had the nerve to lock the pastor up, and I'm like, "What are you locking him up for?" As far as I'm concerned, they were grown adults. They were stupid enough to fall for that trick. I mean, it's damn near genius if you think about it. It's unethical, but it's genius. And after congregation, they won the back. He said he had holy sacred milk. And it proves my point that black people, African, whether they African American, FBA, non-FBA, Tethers, whatever, they always love to be led by other people. Don't use their own brain. I mean, any real black woman would have been like, "Hold up, motherfucker! Ain't no God bless your dick. What are you talking about?" I rather just he might as well just kept it real and said he was a freak pastor and he's wanted some pops, wanted some tops, some sloppy toppy. This mofo said that God blessed his dick and he had sacred milk and that they're gonna get it blessed by it. So what about a couple weeks go by and you've been swallowed that cream and nothing, your life still fucked up? How was you gonna get your blowjob back? Like, come on, man. That story still tickles me, man. It happened a minute ago. I think it was, how long ago was that? Like 10 years ago? Probably a little longer than that, but it was hilarious. It's still online. You can look it up. That was a true story. I passed the holy milk. I did a skit on it on my old channel. Passed the holy milk. Man said, I wonder if he's still in jail. I'm gonna see if I can find that pastor. See if he's still in jail, man. Dude is a trip. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment. And over here you're gonna get that real, raw, unapologetic content over here. I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing because I don't belong to no group and I can do what I want. So that's the beauty of that. So thank y'all for watching. Have a blessed day. Stay safe out there to all my up north people. We got that snow, people. And one more thing before I go. Fuck Sherelle Parker, our mayor in Philadelphia. That stupid cunt did a horrible job with the snow. She's been a horrible mayor in my opinion, and I just want to throw that out there. I know that's off the subject, but these roads are horrible out here. All right, peace.